Gents, I recently heard something and I couldn't believe my ears.
Being a straight man is the biggest red flag when dating.
That doesn't make sense.
Is what Doshi says, however you say her name.
This is a huge red flag for me. Alright. You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men. Strike one. You're a man. Yeah. You're heterosexual.
What is y'all issue with dudes liking women, bruh? Then I was about to leave it at preference, but then I seen some of y'all Saudis agreeing in the comments. When did it become a problem to date women?
If a woman places your gender before your humanity, leave her.
And explain that, because a lot of men don't understand that.
You should not feel this way because you are a man. But I am telling you that you harmed me. So what you want me to do is you want me to make the emotional space for you, and you are not willing to reciprocate it for me, girl, f*** you.
The rest of you men feel the same way?
Now, if women like this are thinking this way about straight black men, then it begs the question, why does it seem that black women hate black men so much?
You know, a lot of women complain about men being the problem, when all actuality, men are the solution.
That's not true.
Baby girl, all that shit you complaining about, a man will have you straight. A man would have you straight.
I'm afraid she has a point.
And the reality is, a man ain't gonna put up with no bitch.
I deserve better.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. I am back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Now, I've heard black women say that men aren't masculine enough, men don't know how to be men, and that men are too sassy. Have you all heard that before? And now these are the same black women that are complaining that men are too straight, that straight men are a problem. Ladies, y'all really need to get y'all shit together because your narrative keeps changing. You all keep moving the goalpost. And if that's the case, I'm going to quote a comment from one of the gents. Black women are becoming the #1 weapon against black men. And this is a time more than ever that we need to be coming together. With that being said, let's get started.
A lot of women, they come on my show, they describe the same guy. They want him to have money, have swag, be attractive, and all of that. Now, I might have 10 of those guys, then I have 3,000 women. So just from that type of guy, there's just not enough to go with every person.
I didn't know that.
My man's gotta be my provider. What the fuck?
Hey, what are you doing for him?
I'm gonna be the wife.
Stop the cap. Which is?
I'm about to already.
That's it? You just...
What I'm gonna do for my man is some crazy shit.
I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I do, yeah.
I'm just saying, no. I pay all my bills. I do all this by myself. How you gonna tell me anything? Like,
So if I paid your bills, can I tell you how to dress?
you gotta pay my bills. You gotta do a lot. It gotta be more than just that. Okay, pay my bills. Everything for it gets to be done. And then you can tell me how to live, first breathe. Nigga, okay, daddy. All right, fuck it. But you ain't doing all that. And sir, busting down my ass. Hello, you see me? I'm naked outside. Look, we naked. I'm naked outside. I need it all.
A lot of chicks think they be out here finessing these men, and y'all not. You see that man know how to get that money. You see he's smart enough to know how to maintain it. What makes you think he's not smart enough to know how to identify broke behavior? And yes, you are a user if you want to watch a man spend his money, but you don't want to add to him at all. Because if I was a man, yeah, we could spend a little money because money ain't a thing. But if I notice that that's all you're here for, and you're not trying to hang with me one-on-one, you're not trying to get to know me on an intimate level, spend real quality time with me, you gonna get the boot.
Which one? You like it? You like it? Huh? I cut up for you, huh, babe?
No, you didn't. You didn't come through for me because I asked for a red one. A red one.
I kicked your ass. You ain't getting shit. I never bought me a car yet. I ain't never bought me a car yet.
I come first. What you mean? I come first. I asked you for a red BMW. I don't ask for nothing new. Like I never asked you for nothing.
That's a lie. I bought you the moon. I bought you the moon back and you asked me why I ain't bring the sun with it. What the fuck you talking about, bruh?
I want the moon, the sun, and the stars.
You ain't getting shit.
Too many females focus on being the catch and not understanding the value of the man that has caught them. You spend so much time trying to say that you're the prize, and the relationship itself is not treated as the first place prize as it should be. Now you fumble a good man because you didn't understand his value or his purpose. You saw absolutely no value in the fact that this man could provide, protect, connect, and correct you because you want to be in charge. You want to take that leadership role on so bad that you don't understand the burden of actually being a real leader. Therefore, you don't respect it and or value it. Now you fumble him and you back in the real world dating again and talking about the dating pool got piss in it when you just had a good man. Don't get so used to having a yes man that you fumble a real man.
What age do women stop trying to sell pussy? Now I'm not talking about you dating or relationshiping. I'm talking about like my box pays my bills. Cause I done seen women try to stay in that lifestyle till they 40s and then they try to compete with girls in their 20s and they just look like ostriches trying to flock and fly with some doves. Don't base your whole life on a lifestyle that has a time span and a warranty not valid.
It's a lot of disgusting black people out there in this world, and for us to simply not acknowledge that because we're black is a true disservice to black people. The disgustingness need to be called out. So if you allow the disgustingness and you say nothing, you're anti-black.
People are, claiming that I'm a gold digger. When I go and I express myself, I say, I want a man that's a provider. I don't want to deal with a broke man. I don't want to deal with a dusty, and I'm a little bit honest about it. Does that make me a gold digger because I'm so blunt about it?
A few moments later.
I don't love myself. I've never loved myself.
And there it is.
I struggle with loving myself. So when I'm in relationships, it takes me a while to realize that people, sometimes they do me dirty and stuff. I don't love myself.
So how much time are you taking in between these relationships?
Not a lot of time.
I'm not surprised.
If you can't recognize that your resentment comes from your absent father, please don't open your mouth to talk about black men on my page. Yes. We hold black men accountable. We hold black women accountable. We hold black people accountable over here. But we don't do it with an energy of vengeance.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Women usually later in life don't hit their goals as far as the family unit, because they didn't spend their life doing the work. They've been lied to and sheltered.
That part.
Men, we have to do the work. We can't avoid reality. You don't necessarily have to be intelligent or necessarily have to be cooperative, because men would just put up with you because you're beautiful and something to look at. You've been sheltered from having to do the work until you're looking for a husband.
So there are a number of women who predicate their identity of femininity on the premise of whether or not a man performs masculinity for them. In other words, I am only worthy as a woman if you do the things that I believe men do for me, around me. And that is an indicator that you love me.
Why did I end up popping my balloon? You just make me nervous. You scare me.
I'm a good man.
It's all right. You're handsome. You're just not my type.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Jesse, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think we'd make good friends, honestly. I think we could kiki a little bit, but I don't know if we would have a good vibe with dating.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
It's cheat code, man. If you wanna make a bitch leave you alone, any woman, it don't matter who she is, bruh. It can be your mama, auntie, your bitch, your side bitch. You wanna get a woman to leave you alone? Be a good nigga, boy.
Do you get it now? It's starting to sink in.
Ladies, stop being so defensive in your relationships and start listening. And when I say listening, I don't mean listening with the intent to debate. I mean listening with the intent to understand where your partner is coming from. See, ladies, a lot of times when our partners try to sit us down and talk to us about things that they don't like in the relationship, things that we're doing, we automatically go in defense mode and give every reason around the world as to why we're doing what we're doing, instead of listening and empathizing with them and understanding their perspective.
Now, I think that if more women really wanted to have their own man and or a husband, they could have one. It is nearly impossible for modern women with the mindset that they currently have for them to be able to be in a long-lasting relationship. Until women collectively show men that they want to be wives and girlfriends, not through what they say, but through their actions, I believe that we're going to continue to have these issues, particularly and especially in the Black community.
So I say all that to say, if you really want to be a wife, character is all that matters. Not money, not height. Is this man going to be there for you on your dying bed? If you couldn't walk tomorrow, would he wipe your behind? Those are the only components, and that's how women will run the game again. Because we put out there, you got to be attractive, because you got to have money. Those men are acting up, and they acting like a damn fool because they know they got so many women that want them.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna see if she's gonna text me first. I'm gonna see if she's gonna reach out to me. I'm gonna see if she's gonna plan the next link, or at least not plan the next link, but tell me to plan the next link, or be like, when am I gonna see you? You know, that type of shit. I feel like every nigga just like, it could be a month in, it could be a year in, it could be 2 weeks in, it could be the next day, right? It's just one day you just like, you know what? We're gonna see the effort on your side. You know what I'm saying? I've been showing effort. Sometimes that'd be the last time I ever speak to a girl.
Don't laugh! I ain't gonna lie, bro. As a man, one day it just finally hits you where you just like, I'm never gonna argue with a woman again. And when I say argue, I don't mean a serious argument. I'm talking about like just going back and forth, like trying to make them see something the way you see it. You realize like, bruh, I'm gonna say what I gotta say one time. And once I say it once, if you don't understand it, or I don't feel like you trying to understand it, it is what it is. And I'm just gonna move accordingly.
Ladies, the ultimate disrespect to a man is to allow somebody else's voice to have more power than his voice.
Yeah.
That's cheating to a man. If somebody else's voice carries more weight than another man's voice, to him, you just got into bed with another man.
Yeah.
He really feels like that. Why is that? Because it's our assignment to be leaders and have influence and visionaries. So at that point, when somebody else's voice carries more weight than our voice, we feel second. It's a blow to the ego. It's a blow to mankind, period.
What are your thoughts about today's video? Let me hear from you down in the comments below. Glad to be back, but you're going to want to watch this video right here. It's going to keep the conversation going. As you know, we're going to talk about a lot of things in this video, and you don't want to miss it.